Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the respected dignitaries, distinguished speakers, honorable participants, loving audience, and both beautiful people here from all around the globe. I, Prof.Nada Ratković, the IIU co-founder of Europe, the president of Research Center IIU, board member and country director IIU Croatia, welcome you all to the training session. Let's celebrate together. Let's celebrate together. Europe and e-twinning day. Yes, today is a birthday to my continent, to Europe, coming from Croatia. So we are celebrating here. I want to thank our great founder, Piyush Pandit, for giving us this opportunity for us from Europe, and our great Dr. Snikta Kadam, the COO, for giving the opportunity to make this event today and to share some little parts of my work on the European level with you, my dear audience. Because without you, this session will not be that this session will not have a value. So today I have a special topic. So here, wonderful IIU stage, wonderful training sessions. We know all that we are here at IIU, a leading virtual education system, a global bread confederation. We have the most valuable and trusted worldwide, and we are delivering innovative programs. Every day, you see before this session, we have an amazing day too. We have an amazing Dr. Vivek who was presenting about the patents. So you don't have a possibility to learn, to share your knowledge here at IIU. Everything is possible. And we have this educational system, and our great founder is giving us the opportunity to that. So we are all thankful to him. Once again, I want to thank you, lovely audience, for being here with me. I will share now my screen and start with my presentation. So let us see. Let us see what Professor Nada Ratković prepared today for you, my lovely audience. Here we are. So today, celebrating together Europe and e-twinning day on the topic project dissemination and visibility. Here, beautiful design from us to you. You see everything is in blue with blue stars and blue in yellow stars, and this is the symbol of Europe. I want to say that today I will give a little part of my work, what I'm doing on the European level here in Croatia with my students. You see here this part where it writes, let's spread our wings for the ocean of opportunity. That is something we are doing here. We are spreading our wings for the ocean of the knowledge. Here, great IIU today celebrating, we are all celebrating this Europe Day. Thank you, great Dr. Snikta. Thank you, our great founder, to all for this beautiful design. Great e-twinning. And here, our great sir, who is saying and giving us this opportunity, and we can really say he's a creator of IIU world, and we all together with him are creating a beautiful world for all our youth for a bright future. 9 May, this is a special day. This is a special day. You see here this logo. This logo is a logo of e-twinning. What is that e-twinning? What is that e-twinning? Before I define e-twinning, I want to say that today Project-based learning is one of the innovative methods, and that is one that we today really need to have. I can say in every subject, in every curricula. So if we want to plan a project, we first need to give the answer on these 6 questions, and they are really the key questions. What is the goal of your project, and why are you doing this project? Who is in charge of managing this project? You need to have a manager of the project. Who will participate in the project, and how will the selection be made? It is not the same. We know that we have projects, and there are always participants who are in the project but do not do the same work like the other. If we are a team, we need to have a teamwork. How do you plan to implement your activities? Before we start, we need to have a plan. Without a plan, we cannot do nothing. Then, where will be mobility take place? Why this question mobility? Because today I will show you some mobilities, what we are doing. How will mobility contribute to the project goals? After that, we also need to have this project approach and international cooperation. This is not a national project. This is an international project. So we are doing this, and these are the base project approaches: improving learning and knowledge. We want to develop our skills, our new knowledge through cooperation with the institutions. Then we need to raise that by the institution. We want to expand all this. We want to expand the world view. We need to have that world view. And we need to motivate our students. So learning, developing, this is a very important part. Intercultural mean with the ICT and all other skills. And give a professional development, a new experience for the school staff. Because you will see, we are doing projects where our students are going on the mobility, and also we are going on the mobility. So why are we doing this, and why to go to the mobility? Because we want to learn something new. And then after this, we will have a better connection with different institutions. So you see here now at IIU. IIU has a big interactive project called BICUP, and it will be in the June, on 27 June. You are all invited to join the BICUP program under the leadership of Dr. Inga Karchilava. So here you see on this logos, like example, this logos, Agency for Mobility and the Programs of European Union. This is our main agency. All the projects are under the Erasmus Plus. This is a big European organization which is providing. So I will show you that. Here is a very important question. Why is a project approach and interschool cooperation necessary in an educational institution in addition to the regular classes? Today, regular classes are not giving your students, are not giving enough knowledge to your students. You need to have this type of classes, project classes. And yes, we know that we cannot do that. We cannot do that projects when we are in the work. All the projects are doing after our lessons. At the home, the students are doing. We are also doing on this, preparing, making the disseminations, making the visibility, making the digital marketing, making the promotion, business plans, financial plans, marketing plans, creating idea, the brainstorming, the brainwriting. So there's so many steps. And this is really a hard work, and it needs a lot of time. So if you want to make a good project, you really need to take a lot of time if it will be success, then it can only be successful. Here I said I also work in a high vet school. So here I will present some examples from the vocational education and training. We know that especially in Europe, we are giving so much new, making new curricula. We are now doing new programs. So we want this vocational education to be on the more highest level, because students can get the best knowledge in the from the vocational education. I can say proudly, you see here this logos. Uh, I'm working on this. I'm working a lot on this. I'm giving so much efforts for this. My school is recognizable all over the Europe. We are really famous. So this work, when you know that you get results, good results, you have more, you have more motivation, more inspiration to do that. This is a hall, so you can walk through this, see it. I will start here from this, what Europe is giving. This is a e-twinning school, but you cannot, the last time we were 2020, 2021. Every 2 years, you need to apply for a new quality label. This is a very important quality label. This is a quality label that your institution is doing the great work in many fields. We can start from e-safety, copyright protection. You have so many things that you cannot get this label for your beautiful eyes. So your institution needs to be on the high level. You need to participate in e-twinning projects. Also, if you want to say that you are working on, that you are using ICT tools, that you are a digital school, you need to prove that. You need to prove that. So this new application, I can say I was writing 15 days. I was writing 50 days. Every answer, you need to bring approval that you really do that. So very hard work. And there are so many activities. There are so many activities. This is the thing, one of the things that you need to do if you want to get this quality label. Like example, you need to make e-twinning courses. You need to involve your students, your pupils in the presentation of work, make notifications for the community, participate in the event and conferences. What it means participate in events? In our system in Croatia, you have you have defined how many trainings, how many projects, how many articles. You have so many things to do for the notification, for the improvement of your work. So this conference is now today, a big e-twinning conference is also going in Portugal. So there are so many twinners today in Portugal. Then you need to disseminate the work. What it means disseminate? Like example, today I will also disseminate. I'm making a dissemination. That means that you are spreading the information of your work, because your work need to be visible. If you don't make a dissemination, if you don't make it visibility, it don't have a sense. The European, the Erasmus, you get the money, and you need to prove that all that activities are done. For every €1, you need to give approval that you really spend that money for that activities. So also you need to have a corner in your school, make open days. Before 10 days, I have big open days in my school. We do that, use different pedagogical methods in the projects. This is one, every year eTwinning has a specific theme, topic. This was last year, our sustainable future. Our future, beautiful, sustainable together. We worked on the new European Bauhaus this year. This year, the topic is innovations in education. Here are some steps how you start this project. First, with your students, after creating the ideas, after brainstorming, Delphi, or some any other methods, you need to make the logos. Then you see this e-training project name etiquette. That means that you are taking care about the safety. Also, you cannot post, you cannot show a photo of your students if you don't have for that you need to have for that the sign of the parents, especially if the students are under 18 years. So you need to think about this. Remember all about the copyright. Be very kind, pollute, and supportive. Visit Twin Space because eTwinning has a big twin space, and on the twin space, you are putting all your materials or what you are doing with your students. Then the tasks you need to deliver on the time. If you say, I will do that, you need to do that, and you need to show it by the time because the activities are going monthly or by the week. So with your partners, you find, like example, if you want to have an international eTwinning project, you need to have like example, this is my project, and if I want my project to be international, I need to have an international partner, like example from some of the European unions, European countries, and when I have, and then many other countries will participate with you in the project. So keep in touch with the members. You always need to be keep in touch with the members. Keep on the work collaboration. Collaboration is very important, and then share your knowledge. Also, ICT, the application of ICT tools is very necessary because on the twin space you post the materials, you are doing different of materials, ebooks, so you can pay. If you want to make a very interactive video, you will use Powtoon. For the surveys, like example, Google Forms. So we have so many ICT tools. I can say that we always use different ICT tools. We are practicing, but our students are great in digital technology. So anyone you choose that is for them already user friendly. So making web pages, if you want to make a web page, you can use Weebly, Wix, WordPress. Padlet is great for the students because on the Padlet we are sharing so many things. In Canva, in Pictochart, and Visme, we can do infographics, we can design our posters, we can design the booklets, and etc. Everything what you do, you need to post on the Facebook, Instagram, on the social medias. And I'm coming again to the point. It needs to be disseminated and it needs to be visible. Starting from brilliant ideas. You see here, this is the Padlet. First, student starts, they're thinking, they're giving their ideas, then we are choosing the best idea. That starts like example from your school, but that don't mean that it will be accepted because you need to respect your project partners. Your project partners will also come with ideas, especially what they want to do in the project. So students are coming from their ideas. Then like example for this one project for the beautiful future, they first make sketches, draws, and etc. Because when you make a sketch, when you make a draw, then you can put it on in the digital form. Making so many green club activities, all these projects are according to the sustainable development goals. We want a beautiful, sustainable, together, very healthy environment. So you see, these are some activities. Garden, they are doing that. Also in the city park. The city park is nearby our institution, and the students are doing, because we have old people who like the park, also the mother with the little children. We want to give them a beautiful place for resting, for sitting in our beautiful park. Planting all around the world. We are doing so many activities with the planting trees, planting flower, planting seeds. We participate in the IIU SDG project, but we participate in European projects also with this planting. Involving our students with the disability. They are our friends. They are our friends. They are our community. Everything what we are doing, we are involving them. Without them, we don't want to work. My students are really with a big heart. They have a big heart. We're doing so many activities for the students, and they are always with us in our projects. This is a school garden. We want a beautiful school garden. You see shortly how we need a sustainable school garden. We want a beautiful school building and try and getting from the solar panels, from the environment sustainable buildings. We want to protect students, faculty involved in these things. About the energy efficiency, use energy like a part in the school, use energy efficient, use sensors of turning lights on the room, then using piezoelectric sensors, using some panels for the school roof. So this is the team, and you see they work in the teams. Every team get a special task. This is for the classroom design, how to make a design of the classroom. Like example, the idea is to replace the current light bulb with the fluorescent bulb. So this is amazing. How to go to school, which transportation need to be by skate change, by buses, pedal buses, do this, and vehicle by the parents. So this you can do. This is only possible with the innovative digital tools we use for this. The CoSpace make many CoSpace meetings, because this was not an easy tool to do. Some ideas of the students, how this school needs to look, we need communication, education. Also, we always invite experts. Like example, we have in Croatia, great Ariana Blažić, with my big friend, and I'm really grateful to her. She always come when we invite her. Doing innovative methods of learning with Kahoot game, differing writing, sustainable story in the collaborative work. Then you see this all starts from the library. We want a sustainable school. So everything we disseminate this also, because we celebrate everything. We do it on the classroom. This was last year, the Festival of Science, but I will show this year. Very authentic inclusion. It also needs to write articles on this topic, our sustainable future. So this is only one part. You still know these projects are almost 1 year. You are doing them 1 year, but we are doing so many in the same time. But you see how many efforts is put in this projects, and how many different digital tools we are using, and different activities which are made. So making this e-magazines, using like example art steps for a virtual exhibition, flip for making a book, doing so many meetings with our great colleagues. Here is dissemination. See, you need to make everything what you do, you need to disseminate. So for the best is to use a Padlet, and then you put all the things on the Padlet, because when you finish your project, and when you want to apply for a European quality label, you need to show them what you do in your project. So this is a dissemination, and that needs to be making for students beautiful certificates. then doing these meetings. And this is one of the sharing. This was one of the sharing for the educators. You need to also share your experience, share your work, share your projects on the national level and also on the European and international level. Here, always doing interactive activities, everything like example, this was for the Festival of Science for the media literacy. This was for the media literacy and disinformation. These are the photos of today. What I do today, what actions I made today with my students. We go to the park. We go to the beautiful park, involve the students in the classroom, celebrate, make so many. Today I make so many lessons, so many disseminations. As you see, these are the special students. I'm so proud on them. I love them so much. My heart is always full of energy. I gave so many energy when I work with these students. So let us start. I show what platform called Erasmus Plus. Erasmus Plus for European programs for educators, for the trainings, for the youth, and for the sport. Erasmus is enriching our lives, opening our minds. So we have so many Erasmus programs. You see the opportunities. You see the opportunities under Erasmus. We have a budget 2021 till 2027. Erasmus has a budget of $26 billion. So this all money are shared with the educators for the project and giving for the mobility, giving the students and educators the opportunity to go to another country to learn something new. You see here, if you are an individual, you can make for students, staff, trainees, adult learners. Then you can apply like an organization. So like an organization, you are learning mobility, innovation, support, so many Jean Monnet. Then you can apply from outside the European Union, and then you can search for the funding calls. I want to show here one. This was in September, at the end of September. My colleagues were on the SIPR. These are some steps. What will I show before applying? What you need to do. I mean, when you get this project, what you need to do. So on this SIPR, it was for the commercials, chief, beauticians, and the hairdressers. The start, it writes on Croatia. I didn't translate, but I will say it starts at the 1st June 2022. The project is 15 months. My colleague is now a coordinator of this, Maria Shimunovic. The country is SIPR, 21-day town of Fafos. The Agency for Mobility for us, for this project, give us 47,000 euros. We get 47,000 euros for this project. Also, you need to find a project partner. You need to find a project partner. So in the country, in the Cyprus, we have this project partner called OPEI. He has a big organization from 2006 with a big center for the vocational education. Town Famfos was beautiful. It has the island Cyprus has two parts in the island. It is divided. So you see, we have the west coast of Cyprus. One part is oriented for the Greece, another is a Turkish. So we have a Greek part, we have a Greek part and a Turkish part of this Paphos. We were in the Greek part of this island, and it is really under the UNESCO World Heritage Stage. So what was the aim of our project? We have activities we want to carry out, the professional practice in facilities abroad and acquire our knowledge and skills with the students. The goal is that they need to learn languages, research, make analyses, participate in intercultural diversity, learn about other cultures, learn about their own. They want to develop the skills, communication skills. You need to encourage students to participate in extracurricular activities of the school. So expected outcomes, you need to have the outcomes. So students after this mobility will learn to manage, and make educational and professional path. They want to develop their professional potential, their self-image. So they will all achieve good communications with others. They will participate in many situations. They will learn. They will have an aim of improving concentration. We know today that is a big problem. Our students cannot be concentrated. There are a lot under depression. There are a lot of under depression. So for the well-being, there you can improve them, the concentration and the motivation. So you in the country, you will discuss with different cultures. You will develop different critical thinking skills using interpretate, evaluation, opinions, and etc. This is only one part of the outcomes we put. So how will this be realized? All activities need to be agreed by the partner organization. Participants only need to write the CV, the letter of application, for all the positions you are applying. So this will be forwarded to the agency, they need to assign that position. So there are the method of realization is shape, participants, and the way of learning. How will this learn? So this position, this work program, this partner, these teachers, they will take students to the workplaces. They are brushing their skills. They have their workplaces. They work. So in this organization, there is a teacher accompany for the student. They have the mobility. They fill the evaluation form. How are they satisfied by the work and how is going the progress? If we want to expand the knowledge about the cultural activities, they need to expand also this. So these partners will give us at the free time. You know what is amazing? At the free time, you have trips. You are visiting the most beautiful culture monuments. You are going to the, like example, this was a sea. We see the most beautiful beaches. We see the big zoo, hobby, everything. So this is amazing. And the budget per student is also big. You see, budget per person for mobility for 3 weeks was individual cost was, so for each one person, like example for me, European Erasmus grant, I get 1,800 euros. This is a big amount. I get 1,800 amount, and this money is, there is no giving back this money. You don't need to give to return this money, but you need to approve all that you get from that country of mobility. Every student has per day 100 euros. So this was the preparation of the students. You need to make offline language check, cultural preparation. So your students really need to know English. Also, educators need to know the English. If you, like an educator, don't know the English, it can be a problem because your communication in any other country is on the English. So you need to improve your language skills. You need to learn the language if you want to travel. So cultural preparation, like example, before going, the professor of geography, the professor of culture showed them, make presentation, learn them. They were really prepared for the travel because you need to know about the country, you need to know about the town, you need to know where are you going. So also how to make occupational safety. Occupational safety is very important because they all go on the workplace. They need to know how to be safe on the workplace. So documentation is learning agreement between a partner and between you. You need to make a learning agreement. You need to make a quality commitment. Europass mobility. You know, this Europass mobility is a great proof. Your students can prove they can go anywhere with this with this Europass. In Europass is writing all what they learn, all skills what they get. Then it need be the contract between the school and student. Europass CV. My students already have a rich CV because from beginning they're doing a lot of things, competitions, lot of projects, lot of lectures. So they have a very rich CV and memorandum of understanding. MOU, you need to make a memorandum of understanding between you and the partner. 16 students, 2 escorts, where they go, where they do, where was their workplaces. One, you see deluxe beautiful hotels. This was one, St. George Hotel Spa and Beach Resort. It was on the beach. And the accommodation for the students was for this place, for the workplace, for the beach, we had only 5 minutes to come here on this workplace. You see how beautiful this is. You are really going on the places with a high level. So these are the these are the opportunities that you need to do. You need to, I can say, you need to use, because maybe some of us can never do this, can never pay for yourself, like example, to be 21 days in a beautiful country, to have everything free. So this is a big opportunity. And you know, when I write these projects, when I participate in projects, I'm doing this I like to do this. I really like to do this, especially when I see my results, when I see the results, and you have opportunity to go anywhere. And now I'm also waiting another project, and we applied for the Spain. So you see this, but when you come from the mobility, your project ends after the mobility. You need to disseminate all the activities you do on the local, regional, European, and world level. You need to fill the evaluation questionnaire. You need to run a blog. You need to unlock your potential, and then success is going ahead. You see, this was a logo of our project on English: spread our wings for the ocean of opportunity. Facebook page. This is a Facebook page. You need to disseminate everything on the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, blog. Need to write a blog. You need to do accordingly your school web page. You need to write articles. You need to send articles on the national level, international level. You need to make so many lectures. You need to go abroad. You need to go to the local community everywhere and show what you get and why. That is why European is giving us. This is a chance that you need to spread all the learning, all the knowledge, all the skills, everything what you get with the community. Here, Festival of Science, before 10 years, we were doing this. These are the dissemination, I can say, booklets of the students, the posters, what they were sharing in the town before they go. Here, before a few days, the open days. We also have the open days, disseminate our project. I'm so proud on my students. I'm really proud on the work and on the knowledge. And I can say, Nada, you are really doing a great job because I see all my results. And that is really encouraging me, motivating me, because I see what I do, especially because I work on the university also. I get my students again on the university, and I know if I make any mistake, if I make any failure, it will be visible and everything can be corrected. So that is the best way of the evaluation. Green inclusive economy. This was the festival new called Nature and Society. Nature and Society. You see, it was before a few days. Here, our great posters. What is this again? What I make? I make something that I don't know. Maybe I come. Okay, what happened? I come to the beginning. Let me see what happened. I click something. I click something, and that moved me. That moved me on the beginning. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. Why nature and society? The Festival of Science had this topic, nature and society, because we want green economy in the future. Only green economy can bring us a new future. According to all these SDGs, doing with all 17 SDGs, we come to the European Year of Youth. You see, today I show you so many communities from Europe. I present eTwinning. I present Erasmus Plus. Now this is a new platform called for the youth. This is a platform for European youth and European Year of Youth. Last year was beautiful, sustainable together. But this year, 2023, is a European Year of Skills. So you see, eTwinning has this year innovation in education, and youth has Year of Skills. And when you know that both things, you need to merge. You need to merge. You need to get new ideas. You need to do on this. So how can you do that? That is very important. We always start from this. Why to choose a vocational school? There are so many advantages that vocational school is bringing you. You'll see here, we start from eTwinning. Our eTwinning, after it's finished, it can be Erasmus. After that, the students go on the competition, on the world skill competition. So our students are from this is a path from eTwinning. So behind the normal education that the students are getting in the school, if we want to have tomorrow innovative, critical thinkers with the all heart, with the all soft skills, we need to give them all this. So eTwinning, it is a path, eTwinning, Erasmus, world skills, for few days is starting the biggest competition in Croatia called World Skills Croatia. And we have 6 students from this mobility, from Erasmus Mobility, which will be on the competition. Isn't that wonderful? So, not only that, you do volunteer action, you do green action, you do out school action. So, this is a little story of, I choose only one student like example. This student is finishing this year. So first she was reading, she was studying, she was researching. After that, she know that without beautiful green nature, when she need to, I can say, if you want to have a clear brain, clear head, you go to the garden, you go to make this green club activities. After that, she write what she do. She write what she learn. She make articles. So she want to know everything is make. You have for everything you need to have improvement that you do. After that, we come again to the Erasmus. So this was her story. Before we go, beautiful. This is the workplace of the student. So Ana Maria and this my girls, economics, were in the center of Erasmus. You see what a coincidence. Go to the Erasmus mobility and make your practical work in the biggest Erasmus center on the island Cyprus. This was something that rarely students cannot get. Uh, Again, they were working a lot. These are their colleagues, so these are three. They are mentor because the students have a mentor on the workplace. Beautiful beaches, beautiful moments. So you are not only working, you are visiting beautiful places. You are visiting beautiful places. You're going to see. So every country is different. Every country has her beauties, has her values. So we are always trying different country. We are applying for different countries, for different cultures. We want to see more and more. So it fulfill us. It fulfill us. It fulfill our students. So this is a big smile after. So my dear audience, my dear great IIU audience, if you have any questions, you can ask me, you can write. I said today. This is a little part. What I'm doing in Europe, in my country. So instead of conclusion, I want to say accept twinning. If you want your students to start thinking, if you want them to continue on the modernization, development, implementation of new innovative methods on the information of change, the knowledge, continue to exchange the experience, ideas, methods, web tools, examples of good practice, because e-twinning is giving you the opportunity. Explore your possibilities through Erasmus, through e-twinning projects, through vocational education. Once again, thank you, great IIU. Thank you, our great founder, Sir Piyush Pandit. Thank you, Dr. Snikta. Thank you all, my great team in IIU for this today. I feel very great. I love my Europe. I love my country, Croatia, and I love IIU. So once again, happy Europe Day, happy e-twinning day. Let's learn and grow together with our IIU. But before I finish today, I will put one very short, so you can just go through this, like why I choose this topic today for the dissemination and for the project visibility. So, so let me just once again, if we can do that, stop sharing. I think that I didn't get out from the presentation. Let me see. Okay, I need to stop my presentation. So I will share again. and I will finish with that. So let us see, is it visible? Okay. Oh, we come to the end. Today is my session. I will, when I finish, I will put the link for the certificates. Thank you, lovely audience. Thank you for being today here with me. Tomorrow we will see again. Tomorrow we will continue with the third day of the technical session. See you tomorrow.